Okay guys, next video I just did a quick garage update on the installation and the heater, and I mentioned in that video that I was going to ask a few questions to the garage gang, and specifically all the body and paint guys out there, VW Darren, Wild Eye Northern Boy, Sata Jet, Dan Electro. There's so many other guys out there that are experts in the field that I watch. I'm always amazed at how quickly you guys can get projects done. So anyway, this is just this is the first time for me to do any sort of body work on cars. So I want to just ask a couple questions. And the first question I had was just regarding the filler work when you get to an edge. And what I've been doing is I've been doing the initial sanding with 80 grit and then moving up to 180. And then I'll probably end up doing a little polyester coating on top of this, just to finish it off. But the question was regarding these edges, and so this has been sanded out to 180. And the question is, when I do use a high build primer, will that cover that edge? I want to make sure that that edge is not going to, like it is sanded down to 180, but I can still feel a slight edge there. So I'm assuming that high build primer will cover that, and then when I block out the high build primer, everything will be cool. So that's my first question. And then the second question I have is, I understand how to block out like a flat section, like the lower part of this door here, using blocks and doing a crisscross pattern. But where I get confused is when I get up into areas like this with like significant curves, and as you can imagine, this car has a ton of curves in it. Everywhere I look is curve. So the question is, I guess, is how do I do block sanding on curved surfaces? I know there are obviously flexible blocks that I can buy. Is that the route I go? Do I do a flexible block on this? Do I use a flat block and just go around the contour of the fender? So just looking for some guidance on how to sand a rounded surface. Well, I should have mentioned Slow SRT in the group of guys that I watch that are awesome at doing body work. Yeah, I don't want to get anybody's nose out of joint, so if I've forgotten anybody, sorry. I don't mean to do that. Just some of the guys I watch frequently, and I'm always amazed at the work that they do and how quickly they do it. I'm sure that if this car was in those guys' hands, this car would have been done friggin' months ago. Anyway, those are the questions, and yeah, if somebody wants to jump in there, they can either reply to this video, they can send me a PM, or they can make an actual video to reply, which would probably be the most help. If they could actually show me how to sand an area like this. Or obviously I've got, this is the area I'm working on right now where I've got a pretty, significant curve here. And obviously, I've got these fenders to do. All the rear fenders need to be done after I make some body repairs on them. So yeah, so I'm just really getting into thinking about starting to do the filler on the fenders, and then starting to think about the the high build primer and the blocking and all that stuff. So anyway, it would be great if I could get some responses on that. I'm sure you guys will help me out significantly. Anyway, I'll post this and wait for some replies. Talk to you later. Bye. So Wednesday night, guys, it's about just after 6 o'clock, and I'm going to start working on this front area and putting some short strand fiberglass over those welded areas. So I'm going to sand it off, get it down to clean bare metal again, and then we'll add some short strand fiberglass, and that'll be the first step. So thought I'd just take a quick video of me doing that before I do it. Alright, hey guys, there's the first step, the short strand fiberglass, just roughly sanded down with 80 grit. Also did that piece inside where I welded into that new metal. So now we're going to go to the next step. We're going to go with the little bit of Bondo on top of that, and we're going to bring it out to the edge and just up a little bit, and that's it. It is friggin' roasting in here. It's I'm sweating to death. It's 19 degrees. Just turned the heater off. So yeah, I can say that the heater's working well. Anyway, okay, we'll leave it at that, and we'll come back in a bit. Hey guys, Tush coming at you. Okay, first pass with a filler, and it's already starting to look better than it was, which is good. It's going in the right direction. So yeah, about 8 o'clock, and I'm thinking of calling it for the night. I've got some work to do inside, so but I just give you a quick shot of where I'm at before I pack it in for the night. Alright guys, we'll see you tomorrow.